All right, buckle up for this one because we're diving deep into some juicy celebrity drama, but with a twist.
Oh, yeah, this one's got layers.
We're unpacking a Spanish language podcast called Claridad entre el Caos, P-Tink, and the Diddy case.
That's right, clarity amidst chaos. We're getting a whole different cultural take on celebrity gossip.
Exactly. And it all circles back to this whole Diddy situation. Remember all those accusations flying around?
How could we forget? Big, big news.
Right. And somehow Pekank got dragged into it, rumors online linking the two, speculation going wild, and what does Pink Dick do? She goes completely silent on social media. Vanishes.
Yeah, and as you can imagine, the internet went absolutely bonkers.
Total meltdown. But here's where the Spanish podcast takes a turn. They're saying that Peking speaking out, like directly addressing it all, is a very American way of handling things.
Totally. They even compared it to a recent scandal with a Spanish celebrity who, get this, never even acknowledged the rumors, just went about their business and it eventually blew over.
Wow. You really have to wonder if that approach would fly here in the States, though, right? Like, is staying silent ever the better strategy when it comes to this kind of stuff?
Ooh, good question. I mean, it's definitely risky. But what's interesting in Pennock's case is that she didn't just offer a blanket denial.
Oh, yeah, she came with receipts.
Right. The podcast really honed in on that. She literally provided evidence, screenshots, dates, timelines, all but pulled out a PowerPoint presentation. That level of transparency, almost unheard of.
Total power move. It's like actions speak louder than words, more like a screenshot speaks louder than 1,000 denials.
Nailed it.
Hmm.
And the podcast host made a really interesting point. They said this directness, even when it comes to tough topics, is something Pentunk is known for, even in her music. So for their listeners, her response actually lined up perfectly with her image.
So smart. It's like she used her reputation to shut down the rumors. But this whole thing brings up a bigger question for me. I mean, how do celebrities handle the mental and emotional toll of being under a microscope 2004/7? It's got to be exhausting.
It's a huge issue. The podcast actually shared a story about a Spanish pop star who, sadly, completely crumbled under the pressure of online gossip. They ended up stepping away from the spotlight altogether. And, while traditional media definitely plays a role, the host really emphasized the sheer speed and intensity of rumors in the age of social media.
It's true. Social media is a whole different beast, isn't it? This constant pressure cooker, and everyone expects celebrities to just take the heat, never crack. It makes you wonder, how much responsibility do media outlets have in all of this? Even if they're just reporting on what's already out there, they're still fanning the flames, right?
It's a tough one. The Spanish podcast actually argued that because there's less of a tabloid culture in Spain, their media might not jump on every single rumor. There's less of a focus on sensationalism, which I thought was really interesting.
Wow, that's a fascinating cultural difference. So at the end of the day, P-Ink's approach is a masterclass in taking control of the narrative, yeah? Clear communication, cold hard evidence, and a little bit of that signature P-Sync in-your-face style.
100%.
Yeah.
It's not easy. But in this day and age, sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
Definitely leaves us with a lot to ponder. Is there a right way to handle these situations?
Oh,
Does
yeah.
it depend on where you are in the world and how much power do we, the audience, have in all of this? What do you think? Hit us up on social media and let's get the conversation going.